Good morning. It's Councillor Glen here. I'm actually recording this on Friday afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day and I'm at JoJo's community garden. This is a community garden behind JoJo's Pizza on Stittsville Main Street. What a flourishing time of year here. We've had a lot of rain and a lot of good weather for gardening, and there's all sorts of vegetables and flowers and plants here. Now, it is a community garden, but all of the fruits and vegetables belong to the gardeners. So people rent out a small plot of land and they tend to the gardens. I know some of the produce is donated to the Stittsville Food Bank. If you want to come and visit, you can certainly walk around and have a look, but please don't pick any of the vegetables or flowers. And thank you to all of the volunteers who work so hard to keep this going, especially Kim Bonin. Good job. It's great to have this in our community. I've been away for a few weeks. I've been on vacation, I've been on a staycation, but with everything going around about LRT and transit, my attention has been pulled into that. So I do want to give you an update on that. I've got some community updates. I've got some upcoming events as well. On transit, we are heading in the right direction. It is taking a very, very long time to get there, but things are heading in the right direction. I believe as of Saturday, we'll be on day 20 of the ongoing outage. The target to get full service back up and running continues to be Monday, August 14th. Every day we get a little bit more precision around that. There's a number of steps that have to be taken to adjust the restraining rails on some of the curves of the track. They only need to move them just a little tiny amount, millimeters, but this is specialized work. It involves moving a heavy piece of steel restraining rail, and it involves specialized equipment and crews, and also there needs to be testing done afterwards to make sure it's done correctly. So this is why the work is taking so long. And of course, it's to make sure that rail can continue safely and reliably once it's fully back up and running. We're in the long weekend now. There'll be some updates over the course of the weekend, so watch for that. I've been posting them to my website, glengower.ca, and they're also available at octranspo.com. And of course, local media have been doing a good job sharing the information as well. Moving to local things. Let's see, where do we start? Let's start with blasting. Blasting has started up again in our community. This one's over at 360 Bobolink near Robert Grant Avenue in the Blackstone neighborhood. It's for construction of the new apartment building being built by Broadview Developments. It's expected to last about 6 weeks, so we'll be into September with that one. There is information on my website. We post, whenever we receive information about blasting operations, we post it to glengower.ca/blasting, so you can stay up to speed there. And also, if you have questions or if you're concerned about potential damage or how that process works, all the information is there. There's some other maintenance work happening in the community. It's called Cathodic Protection of water mains, and it's a technique that extends the life of water mains. So it's on a number of particularly older streets in the community. People would have received a letter about it in the mail in May or June, but that was a long time ago, and now you're seeing some of the trucks come through. Usually involves one of those very loud vacuum trucks for a few hours, and they're doing some very tiny precision work that involves drilling some holes, small holes, into the pavement or at the side of the road. Again, you can find information on my website. Go to glengower.ca and search for Cathodic Protection or search for water main, and you'll find all the information there. We have a couple of development files that are active, and we have some information meetings for the public coming up. 121 Brae, there's an application for a 5-unit apartment. We have a meeting scheduled for August 22nd, and at 37 Wildpine, there's a 4-story apartment proposed, and there's an information meeting for that one on August the 30th. Go to glengower.ca/development for all of that information. And another update is, because of the long weekend, waste collection, so garbage, recycling, green bin, pickup will be delayed by 1 day this week due to the long weekend. City is looking for public members for a few advisory committees. One of them is the Planning Advisory Committee, and the other is le comité consultatif sur les services en français, the French Language Services Advisory Committee. We're looking for members of the public to join as volunteers to serve on those committees, and you can find information at ottawa.ca. And the last local update I wanted to give was, well, a reminder to always check out your local community newspaper. Here in Stittsville, we have the Community Voice, publishes every couple of weeks. I usually have a column in there, but wanted to bring your attention to an article on the front page, "No trial date yet in dog attacks." This is related to the dog attacks in Fernbank Crossing earlier this year and the latest on the court appearances. But it's great to have a community newspaper in our neighborhood. Please make sure you're checking your mailbox for that every couple of weeks. Upcoming events. On Saturday evening, that would be tonight when you're watching this, August 5th, Company of Fools presents Hamlet outdoors at Alexander Grove Park. August the 10th, it's a night at the museum, a fundraiser, a farmer's market fundraiser at the Goulbourn Museum. That's on Thursday, August 10th. August 12th, the Stittsville Legion is having a big fundraiser for the Legion and all of the events and activities. I see that MPP Goldie Gamari is going to be volunteering to be in the dunk tank raising money for the Legion. Good job, Goldie. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town, but really encourage everybody to attend, and if you can attend, make a donation there. And then coming up on August 21st, we have a special Pride Week flag raising ceremony at Village Square Park. You can find information about all of these events on my website, glengower.ca/events. You'll also find there our multicultural and human rights calendar for the month of August that we've just published. So lots happening in our community, lots going on. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great long weekend, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Take care.